Hello and welcome to you all as our coverage of the opening fixture of the International Champions Cup gets underway. It is a slightly new concept for some of you, but it is a special invitation event held both stateside and in Asia, as it has been since 2013. Interest in the competition has been phenomenal. It has drawn in crowds of over 100,000, which signal again that football is indeed a worldwide sport. It presents a rare opportunity for fans who cannot travel to watch their clubs or their favourite players to see them right on their own doorstep. This, of course, the Saitama Stadium, looking so intimidating with the crowd close to the pitch, so much like classic European stadia. Near hysteria generated everywhere that these teams have gone. A lot of young faces amongst the crowds. These are the next generation of fans.
Yeah, I totally agree, Peter. It's a cracking event when it comes to feel-good factor, but it's also a lucrative opportunity to promote a brand in this part of the world, to back up the good work they've already done here. I think both clubs know that at the end of this, each will have left the right impression.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Back to the keeper. Sané. Sané gets flagged offside.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Lovely feet. But of course this is the first really big game of pre-season, and so Jim, the manager's actions and his statements, his tactics, his thoughts.
Well, it just goes to show you, Peter, the level of expectation and interest.
Scrutiny.
Yeah, I mean, they really want to hit the ground running, so as much as there's so much excitement around, there's also added pressure.
Lobs it in gently. He's in! Shapes to shoot! Fred tries to get it forward quickly. Looking to break out here. Tuanzebe. Diogo Dalot. And it's played forward. Goretzka. And it's Sané. Sané on a strong run down the right. Goretzka. Kimmich. Turns and goes back. Has a goal! Decent hit and on target. Kimmich with the short one. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. And the first half is done. Both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Manchester United have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. And we're off again. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? Forward it goes. Casemiro. Ericsson. Sancho just brushed off the ball there. Coman. Sane dinks one in, and he's there to clear it. Shaw goes looking. So we've reached the hour mark. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. Goretzka, and it's Sané. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And now the breakaway. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fred floats one over. Martial, he gets past his man. Chooses to go back. Goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Bayern Munich are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Goretzka. Sané. Choupo-Moting. Goretzka plays it forward. And out to safety. Kimmich. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Bayern Munich merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's a goal kick.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Gets wrestled off the ball.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Mane. Mane hits one! And the whistle goes, so nearly a telling finale, but it ends 0-0. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
Well, that's the lot for now. Thanks to you, Jim, and goodbye. Well, it is day 2 of the International Champions Cup. The fans getting another chance to see some of their favourite clubs from Europe and beyond. A real party atmosphere, dare I say it, a carnival of an atmosphere. Further evidence of the increasing popularity of the beautiful game in countries where previously it wasn't thought possible. The clubs really are putting in a massive effort too, with fan interaction, a big theme in the time between matches. And the players, I'm glad to report, seem thoroughly to be enjoying their newfound widespread fame as well. It is quite a scene here, this being one of Asia's top footballing venues, the Saitama Stadium. So the middle day of the competition, usually the pivotal one in deciding the fate of the trophy.
Yeah, Peter.
Origi! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Oh, good interception. Manchester United still to register a shot on target. And he heaves it forward. Played out to the right. Eriksson. Wan-Bissaka plays it forward. All the way back and they start again. Back to the keeper and try something new. Hernandez. Rebic. Hernandez. That is terrific skill. Shapes to shoot! And here's Origi. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. He's gone for it! In for the follow-up! Plays it out to the flank. Beautifully done. Rebic! Milan have a free kick. He's gone direct. Oh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So off we go once more.
Manchester United, pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. He has to spark a reaction.
Wan-Bissaka is there to heave it away. Oh, they could break here. This is promising.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Rashford. Gets it back. Forward it goes. Origi. Hoists it forward. Gets on the end of it. Rebic. He's had a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Tries to get it forward quickly. Brahim Diaz. Hernandez. Not long left, and still we await the breakthrough. And here's Origi. Out to the right.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Milan making another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Just starting to get the first signs of rain here. Has he found his man?
Do they stick or twist? Caution or risk? You know, what will they rue more? I think it'd be a cautious mindset they'd regret more for me, so I'd like to see them try and go and win this.
Florenzi with the cross.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And that is that. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
Well, hello and welcome to our coverage of the final day of the International Champions Cup, an event which has seen clubs invited here from right around the globe. This may have only been a short tournament, but it is one that has certainly left its mark here for all the right reasons. The games have been very largely watchable, more than decent, played in a very good spirit, and everybody who has taken part deserves great credit for bringing the game to a new market. Turnout has been fantastic throughout the event, and it is certainly the case here today as well. Let us hope that it all ends just as well. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And he just whacks it away. Wan-Bissaka. Sancho pumps it into the area. Nketiah brings the ball forward. Zinchenko. Lovely bit of skill there. Bruno Fernandes plays it over to the other flank. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Martial! Goal! Manchester United! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Breaks on here. Now it's Martial. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Nketiah. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Receives it in a good... Has a hit! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Now it's Martial. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Martial! Gets it upfield.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Zinchenko! And the ball is out of play. Rafael Varane. Shaw. And it's half-time here. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
a lead that's fully justified for me. They've shown some excellent counter-attacking now, and it's paying dividends.
Manchester United come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. There's the start of the second half. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Hoists it forward. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Van der Beek. Casemiro. So still just a goal between them. And it's played forward. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Zinchenko. He's left his man.
Arsenal showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Rafael Varane. Bay. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the...
Shapes to shoot! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Manchester United are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
The changes then in quick succession. Manchester United grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Zinchenko. Who's he going to play in? Hector Bellerin. Plays it back. Oh, the ball's come loose! And now they can launch a counter. Hoists it high. Diogo Dalot. Gets it back. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Partey tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the flank. Chance! And the referee brings it to a close. Manchester United, they have won the International Champions Cup. A fine win in this most prestigious friendly tournament, which has been going from strength to strength since it began several years ago. A genuine test against quality opposition from right around the world. And so to the ceremony. This has been a short but a wonderful tournament. It has served as a fine medium to bring football to new fans. The winners, fine ambassadors too, in the cause of the beautiful game. Manchester United stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match-day feeling is well and truly back. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Yes, Peter, and I believe that year on year the game is going from strength to strength. It's impossible for that not to happen because of increasing wealth. That attracts the best talent and management and, of course, greater expectation. The boundaries have to continue being stretched and to the limit. Supporters have an insatiable appetite to want more excitement and entertainment, so let the show begin.
So we're up and running. Manchester United are another team that have been in the media spotlight just recently, and with good reason. They have rung the changes.
Yeah, and you get the feeling that they're still very much on a learning curve, so it'll be interesting.
Massive leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Paris Saint-Germain can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
And the Herrera. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bruno Fernandes. Rafael Varane. Forward, he's gone for it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Bruno Fernandes goes short. He's dealt with that well. It has got through to him. Into the box. Too long and over the line. Casemiro goes looking. Plays it out to the flank. Still going. Where to next? Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Mbappe. And out to safety.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what are they trying to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Neymar. And it's Neymar. Casemiro hoists it forward. Now a chance to break. Tries to get it forward quickly. Crowd calling for it. Hits one! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Been levered clear. Casemiro. Oh, nice touch. Pumps it into the area. Marquinhos grip. And the first half is done. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So your views on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. The action is back underway.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Marquinhos drives forward with purpose. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Trippier. And it's Rashford. Oh, good ball. Renato Sanchez battles to win it back. Ball's gone out of play. Trippier, here it comes. Can he deliver?
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Yeah, it's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit.
Towering header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
And the Herrera. And it's played forward. Well, we're still waiting for the first goal of the season here. And it's Marquinhos.
Oh, sweet feet.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. And Herrera. Lovely feet. And Herrera.
Oh, what a wonderful stop! The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. So we have a double substitution going on here. Neymar decides to play it back. Herrera. It's Herrera! Renato Sanchez. Bernat. Marco Verratti. Chance! And here's Neymar. And the Herrera. Good idea, just poorly executed. And that's it. Manchester United take a point there. All things considered, a pretty good point. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Of course, winning starts are clearly more preferable, but both sides can take some satisfaction from avoiding defeat and maybe go one step further next time.
So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are in the conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. PSV picked up 3 valuable points on opening day, and now a chance to build on that. Goes for goal! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the run was really impressive, the finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
And it's been taken short. Now it's fun. Real chance! Oh, needless to say, the referee's awarded a free kick. Carlos Vinicius shoots, and the ball's come out. Played it short. Carlos Vinicius! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And it's played forward. And it's Rashford. Manchester United still without an attempt on target. Danger averted for now. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. PSV are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Now it's Martial.
Oh, soup!
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Pumps it into the area. Up to meet it! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Defending of the desperate variety. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And he heaves it forward. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we're already back underway here.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Tries lifting it over. Looking for space out wide.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Eriksson. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Trippier. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Clears it out of harm's way. And back to base. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Martial. Away from immediate danger. Chance to shoot. Goes for goal. Forward it goes.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Plays it out to the flank. And he has been fouled there.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And there goes the final whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goals. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United certainly had some
Well, hello and welcome to what amounts to football heaven. It doesn't get a whole lot better than this. The conditions are utopian. The sky is blue and the players are with us for a football match so widely and keenly anticipated. Truly, this is pristine, and the level of expectation and excitement is reflected in the smiling faces of the crowd. They know it means so much, and they also experience between them a great sense of privilege at being able to attend this most special of games. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. So it's away we go then. Manchester United are inhabiting the planet nil. Scored none, conceded none. This cannot keep happening.
Well, it's something they probably weren't expecting, but, you know, here we are. You can give them praise for the defensive work, but you've got to criticise because of their lack of punch up front. No doubt they'll be working hard in training to cure their impotency, and the sooner the better for me.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there.
Well, he just had too many touches and he was asking for it to be pinched off him.
Forward it goes. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Christensen does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Aubameyang. Out to the left it goes. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high calibre technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas. Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Ferran Torres. Good take, and he's had a look. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's the chance to counter. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Martial really got caught in a trap there and he just couldn't get out.
Ferran Torres looking to run onto it. And that's been levered clear. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. I'll look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Umtiti. Pjanic. Pjanic plays it forward. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Marcos hits one! Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's gone direct. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Battles to win it back. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
Ferran Torres. It's found its way to him. Foot in. And here's Lewandowski. Ferran Torres! Managed to get it away.
Barcelona merit
full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Wan-Bissaka. And it's Rashford. Plays it out to the flank. Rashford. He's had a shot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. TT tries to get it forward quickly. Tries to locate someone up front. Lindelof is there to heave it away.
They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, it looked 0-0 from a fair way out. Little craft or guile or penetration. Defence is largely untroubled. It's goalless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester United certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Well, that's it from us. Thanks very much, Jim. It's a very good day to you from both of us.